we saw a shot of Kiki Mansella filling his holes. He has been trailing Jacques Villeneuve the last couple laps. He let Jacques get by, I think, but now he's trying to see if I can be just as fast as Jacques in the rain. And I venture to guess he's doing a pretty good job. He's staying right with him, Derek.
He's slipping and sliding that Lola running quite spectacularly behind him. I would think he better make sure he backs off just enough to make sure he gets to the finish line.
You know, when you watch those drivers go down through the corners, you can tell that Jacques knows Mansella's back there because he takes a quick look at the mirror just to see if Mansella was maybe going to dart to the inside and cut the line in that corner.
You know, I'm wondering now if that Jacques Villeneuve might just move over and let Keke by. There's Roberto Moreno, also Randy Lanier going by. You look at Mansella, or not Mansella. Yeah, Mansella moves up and almost runs into the back of Jacques Villeneuve. And boy, I'll tell you, that would catch your attention if you were leading a race.
But this is what we talk about when we say driver maturity. Does Jacques Villeneuve have the maturity to know that that's not a contest for position and to maybe give a little wider berth and let this guy get by him and maybe hold on for the victory?
Exactly. I think Jacques would be well advised to let Mansella go and clear out of his way because he looks as if he's looking for somebody to collect at the moment.
What you want to say is an accident waiting to happen.
Jacques Villeneuve, who leads this race, he was the first Canadian to win the Canadian-American or Can-Am Championship in its 17-year history back in 1983. He, of course, has had a couple of stints in Formula One racing, but it never all seemed to come together for him until he landed this Canadian Tire situation. They said, hey, we want to go IndyCar racing. He's had a couple of misfortunes at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, but most of the other tracks in the circuit, the ovals. Jack mentioned earlier he was the fastest qualifier with a brand new track record on the 1-mile oval at Phoenix at the end of last year. It's beginning to come together for him, and a win today would really be a shot in the arm for this Canadian Tire team.
Well, we sound a little prophetic in our tease, Larry, because we talked about Villeneuve maybe being one of the bright young talents that could get the job done here. But again, remember the pictures that we showed over that where he was challenging for the lead at Cleveland and managed to spin and lost all hope of victory. Let's hope that with the white flag being displayed that it doesn't occur again today.
Well, almost as suddenly as the rain appeared, the white flag is out. Update on Michael Andretti. 9 seconds behind on the last lap. It looks like it is beyond his grip. Car number 1, Alan Jones, is in 3rd position. There you see our leader, Jacques Villeneuve, and Mansella is really pressuring Jacques. And Derek, I would agree with you. I would find a wide place on this racetrack, move over and wave KK by and say, go on, buddy.
That's right. I think Mansella is desperate to get that lap back. He doesn't want to finish a lap down. Jacques will be well advised. That's it. Move over, Jacques. Let him go. Let him through.
A very interesting moment and something that we are
Look
not
at this. Mansella's off. What did we say? We knew it was going to happen. It had to happen.
Oh, and KK finds the wet grass. Whoa, and he kicks dirt right out onto the racetrack and comes to a stop sideways, and that is not a very safe position. Of course, with this weather and rain tires, the cars are going. There goes second place Michael Andretti by, and KK giving us some exciting moments here on the final lap.
No real excuse for that either, because it wasn't a battle for position. He had it locked up. He was running strong in 8th spot, and it just shows that a driver that's new to these Indy cars has problems, and you have to contain yourself.
That's right. At the moment, he needs experience and plenty of room.
I am very impressed with Jacques Villeneuve because this is something that really we haven't seen that much from Jacques. Driving with that helmet, that green and white Canadian helmet, more than that right foot. He is really running an intelligent race. He has assessed the situation. He built up the margin between himself and Michael Andretti, and he has definitely been minding his P's and Q's the last few laps.
It's good to see the Canadian Tire team come on so strongly at this particular stage because the CART Series in a couple of races' time goes to Canada, to Saint Air, where they're going to run a second car for Jim Crawford. And I think up there they're going to look to be as strong as they are here. So it's very good to see Canadian Tire be so strong at this stage.
Well, Al Unser Jr. in that yellow, or Al Unser Sr. rather, in that yellow car is running in 5th position. The checkered flag is coming up. Here comes Jacques Villeneuve uphill underneath the Beatrice Bridge, looking for checkered flag, crossing the start-finish line. The dual unfurled checkered comes out, and Jacques Villeneuve has won for the very first time in his career a CART PPG IndyCar race. A big moment for the likable Canadian. He's a guy who's cutting the mold. The fist of power comes out of the cockpit. He is cutting the mold of Mario Andretti, and it's fitting, I guess, that Jacques would win here today. There's Roberto Moreno right behind the leader. Roberto had all those problems in the early stages of the race. He certainly showed us the speed to win, but it just
Now,
wasn't
here's the battle for position and a battle for the points lead as well, because they're mired back in 7th and 8th, well, actually in 6th and 7th position. Remember, we told you Al Unser Sr. had to finish 6th or better to take the lead from Mario Andretti. Right now, he's being posted in 7th spot. Emerson Fittipaldi has moved up into the 6th position, but Fittipaldi had to finish 4th or better to take the lead. So could we have Andretti holding on to the points lead when we go to Pocono?
Well, in 5th spot right now, just outside of camera range, there he is Ari Leyendijk. He has run a really solid race in 5th. Now we may have a battle for 5th spot. Emerson Fittipaldi with that sick engine is working, Derek.
He's going to get past Ari because Ari seems to have lost a lot of grip. I think he's probably used up these wet tires in the dry situation too hard. He's used the tires too hard. He's slow around the corners. I think Emerson is going to look to make a strong charge here. I think he's going to get by.
This will be 5th position. Emerson Fittipaldi taking a look high, taking a look low. He goes now toward turn number 12. Just 2 turns and a straightaway to go. Fittipaldi goes to the right side of Leyendijk, going into Canada corner, and Fittipaldi has it. Emerson Fittipaldi takes over the number 5 position. And Ari Leyendijk has to make way for 6th. There is 7th, Al Unser Sr., and Al Unser Sr. may also catch Leyendijk before this one is over. As Derek said, it appears as though all the grip is gone from Leyendijk's tires. He's just got the straightaway. He slides around turn number 4. Now it's foot to the floor. It's Katie bar the door. He's got to go for the finish and beat Al Unser Sr.
He's just about going to make it. Here he goes. That's it. Takes the flag and makes it.
5th place for Fittipaldi, 6th place for Leyendijk, and 7th for Al Unser Sr. A lot of people look at this young Charger, particularly on the road courses, and say, well, he has the potential to be a big winner. He seemed to really use, and you can see the excitement coming from Jacques. He really used his head today. Racing in rain, he held off Michael Andretti. Ellen Jones, by the way, was in 3rd place, but Gary Lee is down in victory circle.
I don't think I have ever seen a happier winner. Our congratulations. And the toughest time of the day was actually maneuvering the car into victory lane.
Well, I guess because the car worked well all the time on the racetrack. The worst time was when it started to get wet with the dry tire, and then after that, the car was just marvelous all day.
We had alluded earlier to your practice times at Cleveland in the rain when you were very, very fast, so obviously you work well in the rain.
Well, the car worked well, so it's easy to go along with it.
We saw a number of altercations throughout the competition. Did at any time you get close to any of those?
Well, yes, I did touch somebody in the back. I don't remember who it was. I think it was Brabham. I'm not sure. I was just close on the braking. I did slide, and I touched my front wing on his rear tire. I'm not sure if it's Brabham, another car. And that was the only close call I had.
Was it a case of slowing down for the rain and perhaps conserving the fuel just a bit?
Well, the plan was to save fuel the whole race. I dropped the boost down to 45 the whole race, and I left it there. We had enough fuel for the whole race, and the car worked marvelous that way. I was slow starting the race, but then just kept the pace with the guys, and they kept dropping off.
You have been so competitive on the road courses in the past, you have to think now to yourself, what took us so long?
Took 2 years.
Congratulations. Look at that grin.
Thank you.
The Winner's Circle interview has been brought to you by Goodyear. Goodyear tires and Goodyear service for more good years in your car.